Spend almost any time on social media, and it's easy to find examples of Ukrainian drones inflicting damage on Russian troops and equipment. Less visible, however, are examples of counter drone efforts. And there's a few reasons for this. Mainly, the technology isn't as advanced as the offensive side of the equation, but people are working on this very issue. That's why Axon Vision and their UAV counter AI is our weapon of the week. Axon Vision's co-founder and CTO, Ido Rosenberg, sees the problem facing ground troops in modern combat very clearly when it comes to drone warfare.
Because what it is called loitering ammunition is basically a fixed-wing or quadcopter drone that is used as kind of like a guided missile. But unlike those kind of missiles, they're flying very slow and low, meaning they're under the radar dome. So that's why most militaries have a lot of issues with this type of loitering ammunition.
Simply put, modern air defenses weren't built to defend against a threat that could be as small as a shoebox. That's where Axon Vision's AI-based counter-defense systems come in, using a suite of sensors to automatically detect, track, and classify targets to protect the battle space.
So what we've built kind of an optical radar that's using thermal imagers and day cameras to pick up those drones when they're getting really close. So we're kind of in the domain of personal protection or tactical protection of counter-UAS, not with a very long range, but for the maneuvering forces for armed vehicles and systems that you can spread out in the field.
Rosenberg tells us Axon Vision's tech is already in use in Israel and can be fitted for use in whatever weapon station the end user wants.
So our system called Edge RCWS can connect to every remote weapon station, can be for an automated assault rifle up to 120 millimeter main battle tank cannon. So it can connect to any different type of remote weapon station.
It's a good example of the kind of innovation American military leadership says it's looking for to modernize and prepare for any future conflicts, something Rosenberg alluded to during our visit.
So we have been hearing for the past kind of year or so that kind of the US has kind of figured out, hey, maybe we can be in active conflict very soon. It's a matter of literally a decision being made and signed. So they kind of figured out that most of their kind of long-range programs are not going to be sufficient for the next kind of conflict. So we're hearing a lot kind of deep hunger of them saying, hey, if it's working somewhere, just bring it here, Americanize it, and we'll put it on our systems.
Rosenberg says dealing with threats often comes down to split-second decisions, and their AI is built to provide the kind of detection, decision-making, and action that keeps operators in the fight with an unfair advantage.